Hey, my name is Jax. Let me not waste your time. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the new NEO Bachira style that just dropped. But before we go and get into the vid, I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to be doing giveaways on lives and in my Discord server, which will be in the pinned comment down below. We're also trying to hit 38k subs by the end of the week, so make sure you subscribe. Like I always say, I don't like to waste time on this channel, so let me not waste any more of yours. Let's just get straight into it. Alright, so as you can see right here in the Blue Lock Rebels unofficial fans Discord server, you can go ahead and see that NEO Bachira is now leaked, and we have the events. We don't have any sneak peeks or videos, but we can basically go based off of what was in the manga on what his abilities will be. Yeah, obviously if we head right here to events, we're going to see new style and flow, the monster Bachira. So Bachira style plus flow rework and major old bug fixes. Now it's important to note that he said NEO Bachira is leaked, so this is going to be a completely separate style, just like how they did it with Isagi. So if you had Bachira, it's not going to be updated to Isagi. Bachira will be getting a new flow, and there'll be major bug fixes that are old bugs, so hopefully they do it right this time, and a new Bachira style. Now obviously the NEO style is probably going to have at least 6 moves, and Bachira's flow, of course. If we go ahead and we just look up Bachira flow, we're going to go to images, and we can see that his flow is obviously the half little monster thing right here. So we're gonna go ahead and go over literally everything that I just talked about in this video right here. So the Bachira style and his flow rework, all that. Which what's also crazy is that in at here ping, bro, oh my days, at 4 p.m. so 30 minutes they have 25k interested. Yo, Crollo used to be moving different. This would have like 300k interested already. So for the Bachira style, what we can do is actually go ahead and head to his wiki. So if we look up Bachira wiki, we go to Mega Bachira, we're going to be able to see all of his NEO moves. Now if we head down here, we get to see that he's a forward archetype and he's also a dribbler. He has a lot of skills. So let's go ahead and go over what skills I think he can have. Obviously his elastic dribbling. Bachira's dribbling style relies on his supreme technique and creativity to get through other players' defenses. His dribbling ability is so advanced that Isagi has noted before that it would be impossible for him to outright steal the ball in a one-on-one. So this isn't a skill, this is really just he has elastic dribbling. It just means that he's able to dribble. Like, he's just different at dribbling. Egotistical style. So during the second selection, Bachira evolved his dribbling to a new egotistical style where he doesn't pass the ball and he just goes through defenders alone. And he also was able to get past Chigiri, Bar, and Nagi, but that was in second selection. And then he broke past the entire Japan U20 defense. And then finally, when he trains underneath Lavinho and with FC Barca, Bachira mixes his dynamic and his explosive dribbling with the free-flowing style of FC Barca, which creates him a whole different style. So that we can also go ahead and we can just right-click, inspect, and we can remove some things like this. Nutmeg, that's not going to get added because Nutmeg is already on base style. There's a lot of other things here too that aren't just dribbling that are probably going to get added. So let's go over that. So for his first move, I believe he's going to have on his base moves some dribbling styles, and the first one is not going to be hyperspeed scissors because that is already in the game, so we can also go ahead and remove that. But the first one I think is going to get added. I do believe he's going to get this turn. I have no idea how to say this. Marcelli, I no clue. I believe he's going to get this ability where it's an upgraded version of his scissor feints, where he does the little scissor ability and then he's able to get around an opponent with a roulette. So basically just like Rin or Sai's little ability where they can just dash past somebody. I think that's going to be like his first ability. The next thing that I think is going to get added is the Rabona. Bachira kicks the ball where his kicking leg is crossed behind the back of his standing leg. He has managed to kick the ball over an incoming defender while doing this. Now, I'm not sure if he has done this in the NEL, because if he hasn't, then obviously it's not going to get added. Then I think he's going to get one more dribbling skill in his base moveset. So that's 1 out of the 3 moves for his base moveset. Let's go ahead. Let's go. After reading through all these, I think double touch feint most likely will not be in here. I think it might be aerial rush turn, where coming off of a double touch feint, Bachira moves towards the opponent and while maintaining top speed, turns on the ball and rotates around the defender, easily breaking through their defense. This can be another just insane dribbling move, just like how we described the turn. Then coming down here, I think that he's going to actually have his monster lift, where he's able to perform an audacious lift by first lifting the ball and moving it into a shooting motion before kicking the ball downwards with force and top spin. Upon bounce, the ball spins over the head of the defender for Bachira to chase down, and Bachira uses this great effect to get against Aiku. Even though this didn't happen in the NEO, we do still see moves that, well, even though they didn't do these moves in the NEO, they still have them. So I think that's going to be his 3 base moves. So I think he's going to have his little Marcelli turn, I think that's how you say it, the aerial rush turn, and I think he's going to have his monster lift. For his first move in Awakening, I think he's going to have a move called like B pass. And then after he passes the ball, because if we go to the description here, after swiftly passing the ball to his teammates and running through defenders, Bachira receives the ball again and makes a close freeform shot that is too quick to react to. So I feel like this is going to be a cutscene move where you have to pass to your teammate and then you have an ability that makes it so he can auto pass back, just like how Kaiser has it, and it will equip a cutscene and then you just absolutely slam it in. He's used this to score in the NEO. He's used, like, yeah, bro, like, this is gonna get added. Maybe not how I said it would, but it's probably going to get added. Next, I think the no-look pass is going to get added on his Awakening set, just because Bachira uses the Rabona technique to pass without looking. Like, that's literally such a cool move, and honestly, it kind of fits Bachira perfectly. Like, his whole style is just about being flashy and dribbling and all that. And then for his final move, I think he's going to have his mid-air elastic, where he can perform the complex elastico dribble while the ball is in air, drawing in his opponents to try to steal the ball before breaking past them. Obviously, just another dribbling move that Bachira has done, and he's probably done in the NEL. So honestly, I think that this move right here is also going to get added. I mean, it's Bachira, it's another dribbling move. Come on now. So we went over literally 6 moves, or basically 7 that Bachira could have, because it's 2 awakening moves when we head down here to the B shot. And then we have the no-look pass, and of course, his mid-air elastico. That's what I think his awakening is going to be. If we go based off of how Ego describes it, flow is literally just total immersion in the game. Bachira has unintentionally and intentionally entered the flow state numerous times during blue lock. And then, of course, I think his flow is going to be monstrance. And you're going to understand why I say this in a little bit, because I literally said this at the start of the video. When he enters the flow state, Bachira enters a challenge-centered trance, performing techniques incredibly quickly, including multiple feints and moving purely on instinct. Moving purely on instinct is the main thing we want to look at here, which is why I think that whenever he has his flow and he pops it, he will probably be able to press Q multiple times to be able to dribble without cooldown. And I think he's going to get faster speed, maybe a little bit of a stronger shot, and I think he can auto dribble the first person that tries to go against him. Like it said, Bachira was easily able to overcome U20 defenders, so the Japan U20 national team, and he was even able to get past Oliver Aiku, which is one of the best defenders in Blue Lock right now. And he uses his style with Lavinho to obviously go absolutely crazy in the NEL. So there we go, we went over his flow and literally every move I think Bachira should have. If this video has helped you at all, make sure you subscribe. I usually make similar content like this as soon as drops or leaks happen to any other character, any information that gets dropped on Blue Lock Rivals, I usually instantly upload a video on it. So if you want to stay updated, make sure you subscribe, as we're trying to hit 38k subs by the end of the week. For the final plug, make sure you join the Discord, which will be in the pinned comment down below. Have a blessed day, and I'm out, goats. Peace.